I lean on him. Yes, today we are back with the next part of Butterfly Kisses on the episode Choose Your Story. But if you have not seen the other ones, catch up on the playlist right here. So much is going on, but we have some good news. Gia and Miles, they're pretty much a thing at this point. It's going real cute for them. They've talked about things. Things are looking positive. Things are moving forward. But there's an issue. We're going to this family group therapy session for Gia, but we show up and her mom was like, we have a surprise for you. And her brother is there. Okay, mind you, let me backtrack. She has a brother. I totally forgot she had a brother. Luckily, someone reminds me in the comments and said that she had a brother that abandoned the family and is traveling the world or something like that. I forgot exactly what the comment said or what his story was, but he shows up and I get a bad feeling. I get a very bad feeling. The expression he had on his face was not one of kindness. He looked mad. He was not having any of this. And then he was like, what the F is he doing here? Talking about Miles. I'm scared. We can't have good things. We just can't have good things before Gia. So we're going to see what happens. Let's hope this brother is nice. It doesn't try to ruin anything, but I'm not getting good vibes. But please go read the amazing Arthur Bree stories on the episode app. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like as it helps the channel out a lot. Subscribe if you haven't already. And without further ado, let's start the drama. Howie was his name. I low-key forgot it in between the last chapter and this chapter. Hey, Madden, how's your dad feeling this morning? Excuse him? I heard he had to have a police escort him home after blacking out at the bar last night. Back off, Howie. I guess it's better than him leaving with another woman like he usually does. You're lying. He would never do that. I'd be so embarrassed if I were you. Leave him alone, Howie. No need to protect a little boyfriend, Gia. I was just sharing my concern for him. I'm getting bullied from him. Having a father that's a drunk and a cheat must be... Shut up. Don't talk to him like that. Oh, you're dead now, man. Oh, that's funny because... No, stop it. You'll hurt him. Miles, Malcolm, Gianna, and Howard. All of you, my office now. Me? What did Gia do? But we didn't do anything. It was all Howie. Fighting is not tolerated on school grounds. Now all of you get into my office or I double your detention. Oh, but what did... Did you... Howie started that. Okay, Miles swung. I understand. Called him in the office. What did Gia and Mac do? Wait till I tell Mom about this. Oh, let's take this outside. We have some unfinished business I'd like to take care of. Wow, almost didn't recognize you. You grew some balls now because you got a few muscles and tattoos. Gentlemen, there will be absolutely no fighting in my office. We can handle this responsibly with our words if everyone would just take a deep breath. I never agreed for him to be here. You know how I feel about my brother, Daniel. I'm sorry, Gia. I was informed that you and your brother have worked things out. By who? I said we were going to work things out. That's why I'm here. No, the only reason you're here is to get Christmas money out of Mom and Dad. Why must you always be so dramatic, Gianna? Your brother wanted to be here today because he knows we've been dealing with some issues. I hate Adora. I really try to see the good in her because I think somewhere deep down, really, really, really deep down, she does love her daughter, but she's a terrible parent. And the fact, oh, how convenient. Now he wants to be here. What about all the time I was in the hospital? He didn't care to be here then. A whole year went by and he never called or came by to check on me. Not once. You were too busy effing your way across the country to give a damn about your dying sister. Gianna. Oh, and Adora. Gianna, why don't you talk to your son right there? It's true. He's never been a brother to me and you've always favored him. And Dad favors you. So I guess that makes us even. Oh no. Oh no. No. This is not how therapy with me works. We are here for Gia and her recovery. She just expressed how hurt she feels because you weren't there for her. Howie, this is your chance to respond and give her your point of view. I'm not talking until he leaves. He's not family. He shouldn't be here. How funny that he didn't answer the question. He has a right to be a part of Gia's support system as long as she wants him to be. Daniel, get him. Get him, Daniel. I do, since he's been here more for me in the last few months than you have been in my entire life. Give me a break, Gianna. Don't you dare compare me to him. This isn't about us. You can put our issues aside for your sister. Now give her the explanation she deserves. There's no explanation I can give that will make up for it. I just couldn't be around while you were sick. It was too hard seeing you like that. But you didn't see us like that. What do you mean it was too hard to see us like that? You never saw us like that. What? Makes sense. You're damn right it was hard. Every night after seeing her in the hospital, I would come home and cry to myself in the shower. I have never felt heartbreak until then. Daddy, it wasn't your fault. There's no excuse for staying away and ignoring G and her time with me. Thank you, Jen. We're family. You should have bucked up and been there. I had my own shit to deal with, Dad. It's not always about her. I have never been more disappointed in you. She was sick, Howard. You guys were handling it. What was I supposed to do? Just a phone call? A text message? A text message. You could have sent a text message. At the barest of bare minimum, a text message. Are you all right? I hope you feel better. Call me if you need me. You should have made a phone call, but the bare minimum, I don't know, start with picking up the phone. That's what we're all saying is stay out of this. Did you call her? But he didn't know. If I had known, you best believe I would have. Oh, we're rolling the eyes. I don't know what you want from me, Gia. I'm sorry, okay? You're not actually apologetic. No, not okay. I don't accept your apology and I don't want you here. I didn't step in because I always knew you were going to be all right. You're a fighter. Mom raised us that way. So your real excuse is that you just didn't take it seriously enough. What if I didn't win the fight, huh? Would you take it seriously if you had to visit me at the cemetery? Don't you speak like that. Why don't you say something, Adora? She's just being honest. Maybe it's what he needs to hear to get it. Yes, unfortunately, sometimes the truth is the hardest thing for us to hear. Are you aware that eating disorders have the highest mortality rate of any other mental illness? Up to 20% of people who are diagnosed with an eating disorder will end up losing their lives. Oh, no, I had no idea. Which is why attending therapy and being a part of your sister's support system is extremely important. Gia may be a fighter, but that doesn't mean it made her battle any easier. Look, we have to understand that Howard was also trying to figure out his own life. Why are you doing this? He was just starting a new job. He wanted to travel. See, Daniel, she always protects him. There does seem to be a bit of a double standard here. If I recall correctly, there was a time when Gia wanted to take a trip to New York, but you refused to allow it. I love Daniel. I thought Daniel was really going to be trying to kind of being super duper neutral, but I love that Daniel he's protecting Gia. He is protecting her. I love that. Gianna's different. She's sensitive and vulnerable. Howard can take care of himself. If I allowed Gianna to travel on, she would be calling us to bail her out of some crazy situation within a week. But Howie can call every few months and ask for money, and it's no problem. It's been like this all our lives. Howie was always in trouble at school. He barely even graduated. But I was forced to get straight A's and play the stupid piano. I couldn't even leave the house without being interrogated first. You love him more than me, Ma. Just admit it. It's not that I love him more. It's that I worry about you more. No, you're just twisted. There's something twisted with you, Adora. Howard has more of a stable mindset. He wouldn't have let his sickness get so out of control. Wow, Mom, I guess I was wrong. It's not because you love him more. You just resent me because having an illness means I'm not perfect. It means you raise someone with flaws, someone who isn't the spitting image of you. Can't say anything to that. Isn't it funny how she had no comeback to that? Because that truth hurts. That hit her hard. Because Gia wasn't perfect and the perfect spitting image of Adora like she twistedly wanted. There was something wrong. There was an imperfection. Gia's imperfect to her and she can't stand that. I do think no, Howard just seems garbage. I really would like to Howie Howard, I don't know. But Jen is the only one that I kind of respect. I do wish she would set Adora straight a little bit more and try to like do some more stuff. But I do kind of see someone in my comments mentioned that like he does his best to keep like the peace in the family and kind of make everyone happy without, obviously picking sides. So I do understand the struggle Jin has to deal with. And he does the best he can. So, but Adora and this brother, like, ugh. Can I say that seeing your daughter sick in the hospital has traumatized you a bit? Yes, very much so. I can't get the image out of my head. It was like there was nothing left of her. And Gia, can you understand that seeing her sick has deeply affected your mother? Of course, trust me, I know what a burden I've been. No, never a burden. With that being said, I need you all to understand that Gia has come a very long way from the girl we saw sitting in that hospital bed. Yes, it was very hard for you all to see her like that, but it was even harder for Gia to overcome that. And Adora, you must stop doubting her accomplishments. The little side comments you make about her eating, or not eating, right there. Keep that up and you will potentially be the cause of a relapse. Me? How could you say that, Daniel? You know I'm her biggest supporter. Oh, she. I think Adora could use some therapy sessions. I think she needs some help too. There's something that needs help. I don't know what it is exactly, but something's not right. Something is just very not right with the way she treats Gianna and her views on things. She was already hard enough on herself, which is one of the reasons this illness began, and that possibly stems from all the pressure you put on her throughout her life. I have only ever wanted the best for her. We know. You know that, right, Gia? Sometimes. I don't know, sometimes. I'm being honest. It's true. Gia can be the best version of herself in her own way. She doesn't have to be a famous pianist or scientist in order to be a success. Yeah, her fashion design teacher has said that she has some of the highest grades out of any of his students. There you go. See, she's finding her own way, Adora. I'm her therapist. It's my job to make sure she's staying on track. Your job is to be her mother. All she needs is for you to support and love her through this. Because the doubts and uncertainties will continue to put a wedge between you two and only hurt her in the long run. And I don't think either of you want that. Do you? No, of course not. Don't tell me, tell each other. I just want my mom, it's all I've ever wanted. To be able to talk to you about my life in school and boys. Yeah, what boys? I hate to think I'm the one responsible for all your pain. I'm sorry for being so hard on you, Gianna. Progress. I just see so much potential in you, and you're special, my girl. I only wish you'd see that for yourself. Look at that. So proud of my girls. Yeah, how sweet. Now, Howie. Interesting that you're still here, Howie. It's funny that, Howie's even there, because during that whole drama, the back and forth with Adora and Gianna, I totally forgot Howie was even there. He's so relevant. I'd like for you to start making more of an effort to support Gia in any way you can. Is that something you're open to? I guess, but how? Just talking? Text? A phone call? A letter? Something, an email? As Miles said, start by picking up the phone. Bad thoughts come and go for those struggling with disordered eating. So just try to be someone that Gia can lean on if she ever needs it. Yeah, whatever, I can try. How about you just don't? That's a better idea. Why don't you just go back to just disappear? Go back on your travels. Don't speak to anybody. You're just not needed here. But I can feel the toxicity just radiating off of him. Well, this is a great start. We still have some more work to do, but that's okay. It takes time. We'll get there. Gee, how are you feeling? Better. I think there was a lot better. Should I have said more, done more? I'm sorry if I didn't do enough. I just wanted you to get everything you had to say out so they could finally understand. Oh, you didn't have to say anything. Just you being by my side was everything I needed. Why are you so mad? Why are you so mad? Your sister's happy. I just don't get it. You have to be... There's some resentment there, but I don't know what's going on. Maybe we can get to Howie. Maybe we can't. I don't know. But let's never forget Miss Shayla. Patrick's side piece when he threw her ass out last time. Pat, please just give me a minute. He doesn't want to see you. You can't just throw me away like this. I won't talk about her anymore. Please, Pat, we love each other. I told you we were through, now get out of here. But it's Christmas. You promised me that trip to Dubai. Any promises I made to you are in the trash right where you belong. No, please stop. I love you. I can't do this with you anymore. I won't risk my wife finding out. So it's about her. Of course it is, you dimwit. Get it through your head. I never loved you and I never want to see you again. I don't know why she's crying, because the reality is she's really just crying over the money. You'll regret this, Pat. You can't do this to me. I've done everything you wanted me to. I gave you my heart. Get her out of here and tell the bouncer she's banned from this point forward. Get off of me. Just tell your boss that he better hope I don't get to his wife before he does. So messy. So messy. Oh my gosh. Merry Christmas, honey. We've missed you. Oh, a sweater, thanks. It's cashmere. So a few $100s, right? We don't talk prices. It's impolite. I appreciate it, Mom, but I'd rather just have the money. I'm struggling a little and could really use some extra cash. Struggling? I thought your job pays well. About that. Turns out the job was a lot more work than I expected, so I quit after the first week and haven't found anything else since. You quit? You've been jobless all this time? How are you affording your apartment? The apartment wasn't mine. I was just crashing on this girl's couch for a few months. And the car? A rental, had to give it back. So you've been lying to us for the past year. Just last month you said you were going to Amsterdam for business. Yeah, I did have some business to take care of. Those European girls are a lot funner than the ones around here. You've got to be kidding me. You quit your job to spend your days as some sort of thing tourist? Gosh, Dad, you take everything so seriously. I wanted to travel, meet new people, have some fun and live my life instead of dedicating every waking moment to work. Maybe you wouldn't be such a tight ass if you tried it. You're on thin ice, Howard. Honey, it's one thing to travel and experience new things. I think that's great, but we all have to figure out how to take care of ourselves at some point. You still take care of Gia. She's in school and working. What? You still take care of Gia? First off, isn't Gia younger than you? Second off, the girl is in university, in school, and she works a job. There's a little bit of a difference there. Howie. How much help? Maybe 4,000 or 5,000? Excuse me? I'll also need first and last month's rent for this apartment I found in the city. So let's make it an even $8,000 just to be sure. No, absolutely not. You can't live your life irresponsibly and expect us to always pick up the pieces for you. What's the issue, Dad? It's just money and I know you have it. Are you hearing this, Adora? Our son has lost his mind. Can we talk about this some other time? It's Christmas. Interesting. If this was our daughter, I have a feeling you would have a lot more to say. Where is she anyway? I want her to try some of the food I cooked. Adora, did you hear anything Daniel said? So about the money, I prefer cash, thanks. Miles. Yes. I can't say it just like that. We're gonna get caught. You think I care? Let them catch us. You never asked me what I want for Christmas. I'm sorry, I didn't have much time to buy presents this year. No, this isn't something you can buy. I just want to kiss you. Kiss you everywhere, kiss you forever. Kiss you here. And get the hell off her. What are you doing here? Careful, Howard. I'm not little boy you used to mess with. I'd hate to have to make you cry on Christmas. What is this, Gianna? You're with him now? Shut up. It's none of your business who I'm with. I'm your brother. It is my business. You don't get to pick and choose what you want to be a brother for me. How does Mom and Dad feel about you screwing around with him? Do they even know? Would you keep your voice down? No, they don't know and you're not telling them. I don't care how anyone feels. It's my life. And you're screwing it up like you always do. If we want to talk about life screw-ups here, should we look in a mirror? Or, I don't care who you are. You lower your voice when you speak to her. Screw up. This is between me and my sister. How can you still be so hung up on him? I thought you were dating that other guy. We broke up months ago and you never came to my rescue when he was treating me like crap. So stop acting as if you give a shit just because you don't like Miles. I don't want to hear it. You're done seeing him, Gianna. You got it? Oh. I find it hilarious that you think you can tell Gianna what to do. I guess he really doesn't know you. Don't act like you're any better than me. You've never been a good friend to her. You can't even bring yourself to be honest with her. At least then I can admit my skirts, but can you? Are you here to do better? Because to me, it seems like you just made an appearance so you can mooch off your parents some more. Yeah, I'm trying to do better by keeping you away from her. Grow up, Howie. Your itches and Miles are from high school and have nothing to do with me. Let's go, Miles. We're leaving. Oh, and don't you ever put your hands on him again. Oh, you'll never be good enough for her, and you'll always be a shitty brother to her. So, Howie's being an asshole, so we're leaving early. Jenna, don't you call your brother those names. It's the holidays, for goodness sake. Don't let your brother upset you, sweetheart. We want you to be here. This is about your brother and I, because I'll put all that aside for you if you'd like to stay. It's not just about Howie. It's only a matter of time before my mom makes one of her remarks about my eating at dinner. I don't know if I can handle that today. I just want to get back to Mariposa. I feel like that's more my home anyway. Why don't we at least have dinner first? I made jerk chicken again. Thanks, Mom, but as much as I love your cooking, Dora, we have a 2-hour car ride ahead of us. And Gianna has some schoolwork to catch up on before winter break is over, so it's probably best we get going. Actually, let's let them go. I'll just pack some leftovers for you to take, okay? Mom, Adora Moon, is that really you? You're letting us go without a fight? Yo, you okay, honey? Do you need to lay down? Therapy takes a lot out of us emotionally. You've already been through so much. I don't want to overwhelm you anymore. So if you need to go, then I understand. Merry Christmas, my girl. Merry Christmas, Mom. Okay, well, that was positive. I'm shook. I have nothing negative to say about that. That was positive, if anything. Okay, maybe we're getting progress. I really hope so, because Gia deserves a family. And her mom and her brother. But on the bright side, she looks real cute. Purple. The white, I really like that one. Now, the black one looks cute too, but for some reason, I don't know how I'm feeling this. It's cute. I like it. I don't know why. I just like it. I like the shoulders, honestly. Little sleeves. Okay. What's going on here? Ready to party? Nova. Oh, what's wrong? What happened? Whose ass do I need to kick? Oh, I thought you were still getting ready. Well, I'm here now, ready to fight whoever's making you cry. I think I'm just getting my periods. I'm a little emotional. I'm fine, Gia. No, you're not fine. You've been hiding something from me. I can feel it. I won't force you to talk, but I'm your best friend, girl. You can tell me anything. Really, my best friend. Of course. Sometimes I don't give the best advice, but I can at least listen. And trust me, I'm in no position to judge what the shambles my life is always in. It's my parents. Why is it always the parents? What they do? It's more like what they don't do. I mean, can I even call them my parents? I feel more like an orphan half the time. Oh, Nova. They promised to come in for Christmas, but work comes first even before me. I'm so sorry, Nova. I'm glad I came back early. I don't want you here all alone during the holidays. I'm used to it. My dad has always loved his clients more than me. My mom is too busy being a boss girl to give a crap about her family. They don't even care if I'm in college or not. They just wanted to get away from me. And I wanted to get away. I thought they'd at least call to check up on me every once in a while, but I guess I was just being stupid. The only communication we have is when they send me a monthly allowance, as if that's supposed to make up for their absence. Have you tried talking to them about how you feel? They need to know how much they're hurting you. If they didn't care to call on Christmas, what makes you think they'll care to have a talk with me? They don't have time for that stuff. It's still worth a try, really thinking to express to them how you're feeling. I've gone to a lot of therapy and you can't keep this stuff in. It's not healthy, especially if you're crying all the time. It's not fair to you and your parents. Need to be aware of how much damaging this is, and you don't get it, Gia. They don't give an F about me. They never have. You complain about your parents caring too much, but have you ever stopped to think that it's better than them not caring at all? I'm such a crybaby sometimes. I didn't mean to bring us down. I'm seriously fine. We're supposed to be getting into party mode anyway. Nova, you're hurting. You can't ignore your feelings like that. Just leave it alone, Gia. We have to get the party started. Now be a good best friend and come help me drown my sorrows in spiked eggnog. She's hurting. She's hurting inside. Nova's really hurting. Merry Christmas, Gia. Merry Christmas, Mac. Oh my gosh, you know what sounds good right now? Pizza. You want to know what even sounds even better? Miles. You missed him, didn't you guys just spend a few days in Sacramento together? So that means I still can't miss him. Are you fooling with Miles and not telling me? Is that why you went away alone with him? No, fooling around, who, me? Well, I think you should give him a call right now. He'd be upset that he didn't get an invite. You know he loves eggnog. Call him right now. A special kind of eggnog. Have him thank me later. Oh my gosh, I love it so much, Miles. It's everything I imagined it to be. Great eye. Sorry, this is I gotta take this. Thanks for coming in. Hey, Butterfly. Miles. That little giggle's all too familiar. Is my girl drunk again? Maybe a little. But don't be mad. That's not what this is about. I need you. I need you here. Where exactly do you need me? Nova's having a party at her place. Mac's already here. We have eggnog waiting for you. Gross, I hate eggnog. What? Mac, you liar. I have some work to finish up, love. So you're just gonna have to celebrate without me tonight. No, please come. Please, please, please. I've been a really good girl this year. I don't know about that, Butterfly. I see you're actually quite naughty. Well, then fine. I'll just relax. You think I'm missing out on giggly Gianna? I'll be there in 30 minutes. Why is Chloe here? She shouldn't be behind the counter. I tried telling though. If you guys have no more appointments, I'm closing up now. Closing early? Has the real Miles Batter been abducted by aliens? Nah, his heart's just been abducted by a butterfly. Nova's throwing a party. You guys coming or not? A party? Let's go. You look like a doofus dressed like that, man. And you could pass for the Grinch with that permanent frown on your face. Line up, bro. I love Christmas. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Come on, dude. You can just smile for just one day of the year. Oh. Party pooper. What do you have to be so pissed off about now? I assume you and Gia had a great time in Sacramento since she said she missed you. She did? She said she missed me? It's only been a few days and she misses me? Oh. Gianna, your skirt is adorable. Don't even try it with us, you fake. It's Gia and thanks. Although I don't know how you feel comfortable wearing something so short while you have a boyfriend. You cannot be serious. What decade are you living in? Get her, Nova. I can and will wear whatever I want, thank you very much. But you're just begging for outside attention. Is that what you want? Oh, are you and Miles having issues? We're having issues? Damn, I guess I missed the memo. Chloe found it necessary to comment on my skirt length. According to her, it's too short. I don't see how that's an issue, especially from back here. As her boyfriend, you shouldn't want other men looking at her that way. That is, if you two are as serious as you say you are. Girl, what the hell are you talking about? I don't know what type of insecure guys you're used to, but I understand that Gianna is a gorgeous girl, so people will always look. And that's okay. They can look, but I'll be the one to touch. What is she doing here? Emmy? I don't know you're friends with her. I would have never come tonight if I knew she would be here. I'm sorry, do we know each other? Don't you dare you act like you don't know me. Can't we just have a party without a fight? You need to watch your back around her. She's lying, home-wrecking boyfriend stealer. Oh, you're still mad about him. That was months ago. It do you some good to move on. You knew how much I loved him and still went after him. How do you know he didn't come after me? It doesn't matter. You were my friend. I confided in you. I trusted you, and the whole time you were plotting behind my back to steal him from me. Well, I couldn't have done it if you weren't so willing. Oh, this girl needs to go. Chloe, what's going on? Maybe we should just go. No, baby. The party's just getting started. Is what she's saying true? Don't mind her. She's just upset because we dated the same guy. Trust me, Gagey poo. Okay, if you say so, then I'll believe you, Gage. Well, at least the drama isn't about me for once. Poor Emmy. I was hoping Emmy was gonna go deck her even harder. Get her, bam. Gianna, you've been in there a while. Oh, I'm coming in. Oh no. Gianna, you're real handful sometimes. It's not my fault I tripped. Lean on me and try not to fall on your pee, okay? Oh no, his voice was turning stage with a hint of silly added to it. He was annoyed but amused with me all at once, and that's exactly how I liked it. Feeling dizzy and unstable, I placed my palm on his shoulder to get my balance back and lift myself up. Miles stays on his knees, his piercing gaze leveled with my hips. Oh, he's in an area. I look down at him and he looks up to me through those dark and unfairly long lashes. A menacing smirk twists his lips as he hooks his finger onto my... He begins to pull up my thighs and under my skirts. Okay. He looks down again and chuckles to himself before standing up and tauntingly licking his lips. Cue panties. They're laces that for me, or should I be worried about someone else? I open my mouth to respond, but nothing comes out. My mouth was left dry with desire, while other parts of me felt like they were flooding. I'm still focused on how his fingers would gliding on my legs. My mind is racing, yearning for more. I wanted his fingertips everywhere. I've left Gianna Moon speechless. Yet again. His arrogant tone pissed me off. That fine line between love and hate was always present with Miles and I. However, right now, all I can feel is the love. The only thing I hate is that he hasn't kissed me yet. Well, let's get to it. I lean into his lips, but he pulls away. We can't, but why not? Oh, Gianna, you really don't understand how long I've dreamed of sharing these moments with you. I'd stay here all night and kiss you if you'd let me. But you see, that's the problem. What problem? I don't want to stop. G, are you in there? Yeah. Well, you might want to get out of here. Why is he here? Are you serious, Howie? You followed me here. Hey, wait, what were you two doing alone in there? Yeah, didn't you guys know? They've been screwing around behind everyone's back. Oh, is that a shock? Like, I thought we all knew this. What are you trying to do, Howie?